Warning! This video contains rumors, speculation, strong opinions, and a Mad Max. I'm actually not that mad because this is my speculation video on what I haven't done one of these for a while. And if you want to see more, let me know. And I have some ideas for hot topics in the future for more speculation. But this is my honest opinion. I definitely could be wrong. But I think this is what's really happening behind the scenes. And we won't know for a while. And I think it's going to be at Star Wars Celebration Chicago 2019. That we're finally going to find out. And that's how they're going to bring people back. But I think what's happening is happening now. Whatever happens behind the scenes now, you don't necessarily know. You won't know until 2020, 2021 when stuff comes out, or when we get real concrete info on all these planned finger quote movies that who knows what's going to actually come to fruition. But that's what this video is about. Kathleen Kennedy fired and replaced with Dave Filoni already. Yeah. And that's a celebration that everyone would be happy about. But I think we're not really going to find out. And the announcement would come for Star Wars Celebration 2019, April 11th through 15th in Chicago. And what a celebration that would be. This is what I really think will happen with Lucasfilm, Kathleen, in the future of Star Wars movies. First, I'll recap some of my other speculation on this channel. That Rian Johnson's trilogy was announced before Last Jedi to help overhype it, and that it will never happen. And I 100% stand by this. I actually thought about doing another Rian Johnson trilogy video and how it's never going to happen, but I think everyone already knows this, that it's never going to happen. It's just, that would be suicide for Lucasfilm and for Star Wars. The way it's going, it's not going to happen. My other theory that was actually a joke, it was a spoiler video for Solo, a Star Wars story, and I was actually kind of on point there, was Lucasfilm Story Group is so lame that they would do the dumbest representation that they could force into a movie would be robot love. And I was right on that, even if it's just really small hints in the Solo movie. They went there, and Jon Kasdan wasn't afraid to tweet about it. And that was an accident. And Lucasfilm and Jon Kasdan are that lame right now. He should be fired and go to the internet to write all the fan fiction he wants, because honestly, fan fiction is probably better than what he's capable of. And now to what I think is going to happen with Kathy, Lucasfilm, and Star Wars. Now my question to all you viewers is, do you think it's actually possible to get Kathleen Kennedy fired where Lucasfilm and Disney release a press release on it? So I don't think we're ever going to get the official fired. And there's never going to be a press release fired. So, but can we get what we want? I think it's possible, and I think it's probably going to happen. Because that is a headline I would love to see. But Hollywood is as political as a real presidential election. And I'm actually optimistic that we're going to get what we want, just not the way we want it. You see, my theory is she's already done as creative and president of Lucasfilm, and Dave Filoni is already making the plans for the future, and I'll explain. You see, Hollywood loves numbers, hype, news stories, and is very reactionary to numbers. They don't listen to fans, they listen to money, they listen to numbers. That's why the boycott was so important and why it was so successful. Because it worked. They only care about money. All this other stuff they talk about is a smokescreen. You can write as many letters as you want. They're not going to make a decision until the numbers come in. And most decisions in Hollywood on the future of their future projects are made right after opening weekend box office comes out. And trends. They are so focused on trends. What's trending, Twitter, whatever, what's trending with money. They look at numbers, basically. Hollywood loves trends. And that's why they are pushing the SJW issue so much in the new movies. Because it's trendy. Not because they care. You really think they care? They care about money. Do you see Lucasfilm and Disney making all these huge charity donations for all these causes that they're forcing into the movies? Absolutely not. Disney represents most of the issues they bring up, which is pretty funny if you think about worldwide. If you really go really deep into all this merchandise and stuff, it's being made in child labor factories across the world. So if you really want to get down to real social justice issues, look at Disney itself and the partnerships they have with toy companies, and child slaves are making the toys for Star Wars and Disney. Imagine that. That's real social justice. So, social justice issues in film and entertainment is, to my opinion, completely forced, and it's a smokescreen for real social justice issues. But that's a different hot topic. So, I think the last weekend at box office for Solo Star Wars Story was enough. But also, this is not Warner Brothers and the DCEU. They're not just going to announce it because there's so much at stake. And they're not publicly ever going to announce Kathleen Kennedy fired. I don't think. I would love to be wrong on that. I would applaud it. I would be celebrating. Everyone would, I think. Even people that like The Last Jedi, I think they would be so on board for Dave Filoni. I think it would bring everyone together. And that's the point. They are already getting panned with the hardcore that are annoyed with this junk. And if they were to announce Kathleen Kennedy fired, it would only turn into an all-out war with fans and public opinion and an SJW outcry. Think of the news stories. Racists and womanizers get Kathleen Kennedy fired with their boycott. It would make an already damaging situation that much worse. So I think that's why you're not going to get it officially, but behind the scenes, I think definitely it can happen. What is happening at Lucasfilm offices, it will not come to light until after episode 9 debuts and Star Wars Celebration. Well, before Star Wars Celebration before, and then episode 9. And my theory is that Kathleen Kennedy is already being phased out. Unfortunately, my other part of this theory is that her new position will either be one of two things. And this is where my theory is what's going to happen to her. Because I don't think she is going to be the president of Lucasfilm and creative of Lucasfilm much longer. But it's probably because, and many people say, fail upwards. And I think that is the case here, and that's what's happening. I think she will either be the head of Disney streaming services, with Filoni the president in charge of Star Wars and Lucasfilm, or the president of Disney itself to replace Iger. But I think they are waiting until Star Wars Celebration 2019 to make the announcements, to get all that positivity back into Star Wars, and to get a huge push into Episode 9's release. The problem they face is, this would bring the fans back together, but is it too long to wait to announce it? Is it too risky not to announce something before the vote on the Fox merger in July? Or maybe they are not afraid of the Fox merger vote because they are Disney. And here's an idea for another Hot Topic theory video. Please comment. Oh, I have a few ideas. Please comment which one you want me to cover. I was thinking a video of how Disney is already in control of Fox properties ahead of the merger. Basically, they are Disney already, which I think is BS. But in my opinion, I think Disney is already pulling the strings for the Fox movie properties. I could get into that in another Hot Topic. Or another one, a juicy theory video with lots of rumors and speculation. And you need to... When I don't ask for engagement or much from you viewers, but if you want to see these Hot Topics, you really got to tell me in the comments which one you want. And this is the other idea for a Hot Topic I was thinking of. George versus Kathleen in Kasdan. The bad blood after Solo and how Lucasfilm got this way. Because I have a lot of theories about the behind-the-scenes drama over the years about a Lucas clique and a Kasdan clique, and how Kathy went Kasdan. And that was a big surprise for George. So if you want to see those Hot Topics, please comment below, and I will see you on the next one. And I really am interested I love reading comments. I try to reply to as many as I can, but I also have to work on the next videos, and I have 2 full-time jobs. So I'm really busy, but my favorite thing to do is read your comments. So comment away and tell me your theory. Do you think my theory's right? Do you think this is when we're going to find out about the future of Lucasfilm and Star Wars? It would be a wonderful celebration. But if my other theory's right about her being the head of Disney streaming or Disney itself, is that a no-go for you, or that's not enough? At least she'd be away from Star Wars. Well, she'd still be in charge, but... oh, I don't know. I want to hear your opinions, or if you have a separate theory, please comment below. I would love to read your theory. You don't have to follow me anywhere. All I want from you is to join in the conversation and talk about a hot topic. I'll see you in the next one.